Is PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. And on the mound today, Domingo Germán. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Outside low. And that's how this game gets started. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0.
And the righty deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. On the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Yan Gomes.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Dunks one into left.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Nico Hoerner, and fires in a fastball at 95. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Guerrero. To second, there's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
Well, Bert, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 low. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Hayes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Struck him out looking. Brian Reynolds here. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And forget it. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And misses inside. 2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Lifted in the air out to left. Hat settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's a big power threat. Christopher Morel. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Jump throw on target. He got him. Nice play. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Now it's Yan Gomes. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Michael.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch will hit next. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And they're down 2-0. Back here at PNC Park. And now Henry Davis. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And a curve misses outside. Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
No outs. Runner on second. That just misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting in the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Batting ninth.
First and second, one out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Domingo Germán. Sack bunt towards third. Morel gets it to first. Out as the pitcher does the job. Sack bunt executed perfectly.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
And there's a foul ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Germán back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Tellez makes the grab, and there's one down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Crow Armstrong goes 6'1", 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. The Cubs down by a pair here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. This ball's chopped on the ground. Hayes slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This to third, Hayes. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Andrew McCutchen. The right-hander back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Way outside. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Ground ball right side. Horner tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Gomes makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Struck out looking his first time. And a curve misses outside. Two down, nobody on. Way upstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. Stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They're up 2-0. On to the 4th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. And the right-hander back to work. Now one missed.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with 1 gone. Nico Horner, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. And there's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in the dirt.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Pirates up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon. Homer number 25 of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 3-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Here's Yan Gomes. Grounded out his first time up. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That smash towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 48.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Liover Peguero digs in now. Fly to left his first time. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Siggy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Davis in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Davis checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And the right-hander deals. The Pirates trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Soft contact in the air. That one gets down for a hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. And a foul ball. And the pitch. And that one hammered on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 18th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Herman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is down low. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way high there.
2 strikes.
2-2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Alcantara sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the right fielder, Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara.
And he deals. That misses. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second of the year. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one's in there. That is strike two. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Number 48 at the plate now. That's ball one. Out to short. Slings it across. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So up next, Ian Happ. That misses, and that's ball one. Tied at 4. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run scores from second, and it's now 5-4. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Happ at third with 2 away. And 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a pitch. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Christopher Morel would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The third baseman,
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ball one, no strikes. And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's down and in. Herman checks the runner, and he's back standing. To third. Hayes to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Buccos 4. Back here at PNC Park, now batting Key Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mark Leiter Jr. getting ready to go. Neris also throwing. And that's outside. And 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Happ sizes this one up. And there's one down.
now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Reynolds stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it 5-4. On the mound now for the Pirates, Johan Oviedo.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Oviedo, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bush in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jose Hernandez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Baraki warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Kevin.
And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering upstairs. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. And he pumps it a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one fouled off. Two outs. And a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Buccos 4. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman,
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. Got him! Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one rookie, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2's the count.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball they got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. In there at the knees. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nick Madrigal.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 3. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. 1-1. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to third of first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now Ian Happ. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds makes the grab. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2.
The shortstop,
The wind to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Merriweather getting cranked up as well. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next to hit, Michael A. Taylor. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Edward Olivares. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Hernandez.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Nico Horner now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now the lefty drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The other way, and foul ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bush in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Out to short. Throw over to Tellez. That's out number 3. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carl Edwards Jr.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And here is Andrew McCutchen. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
With the tying run on at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Close but called a ball. 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Rowdy Tellez waits on deck. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. 95 of that one. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Brings it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rowdy.
Next to hit, Rowdy Tellez. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High in the air, out to right. Alcantara moving under this one. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Kevin Alcantara digs in now.
Kevin Alcantara.
As the lefty gets to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Outside, and it's 1-0.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a good eye there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Seiya Suzuki.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swanson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs.
Ball, that's down.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The Happ Daddy.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival to take your game to another level.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the 0-1. Smoked into left, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's 7-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. Just missed. And that one missing low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Good eye in that spot.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Christopher Morel on deck for the Cubs. Hit hard, base hit. Swanson around third. The throw in, safe. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's the power speed combo. Christopher Morel. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Davis makes the play. And that'll do it. They put two on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Adbert Alzolay.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
He's 2 outs away. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Davis, the base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. The Cubbies trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses off the plate. Ball 2. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Alzolay is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.